Big news! Your soulmate feels closer than ever. Here's why. My beloved child, don't skip, because the message you are about to hear is connected to the title of this very moment. Big news, your soulmate feels closer than ever, and the reason is far more powerful than anyone could have imagined. While everything around you looked ordinary, an invisible change quietly began unfolding. It didn't arrive with loud signs or dramatic events. It arrived through a feeling that neither of you could explain. Over the last few hours, your soulmate has caught themselves smiling for no reason, pausing in the middle of simple moments, and wondering why their heart suddenly feels lighter than before. They don't know your name yet, but they can feel your presence drawing nearer with every passing second. Something inside them keeps whispering that a life-changing connection is no longer far away. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation explains why this invisible pull has suddenly become impossible to ignore. There is another truth that almost nobody sees. Your soulmate recently experienced a quiet moment that looked completely meaningless from the outside. It lasted only a few seconds, yet it changed everything inside their heart. They realized they were no longer searching for what they once believed they wanted. Instead, their thoughts kept drifting towards someone they had never fully met. That realization confused them because it had no logical explanation. Every old expectation slowly began losing its power, while an unknown future started feeling strangely familiar. Don't skip, because this is where destiny quietly stepped in. The closer your paths move toward each other, the more your soulmate begins letting go of everything that no longer belongs in their future. They cannot explain why peace suddenly feels closer than fear, but heaven already knows the answer. And now comes the hidden detail that connects directly to you. At this very moment, your soulmate is carrying one question they have told nobody: why does it feel like someone important is getting closer every single day? That question is not an accident. It is the beginning of a once-in-a-lifetime shift that is still unfolding. Every small coincidence, every unexpected feeling, and every silent moment is guiding both of you toward the same destination. The biggest surprise hasn't appeared yet, because there is one final sign your soulmate is about to notice, and when that happens, nothing will feel ordinary anymore. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next part reveals the unexpected reason this connection has suddenly become stronger than ever before. Have you noticed how certain moments suddenly feel different, even though nothing around you has changed? Don't skip, because this is exactly where the hidden story becomes even more powerful. Your soulmate has started noticing unusual moments of calm appearing without warning. They may be walking, working, or simply sitting in silence when an unexpected feeling washes over them, as if someone is gently calling their heart forward. They cannot explain why the future suddenly feels brighter than the past. The answer is simple, yet extraordinary. Every step they take is bringing them emotionally closer to the connection they were always meant to discover. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation changes everything you thought you knew. Something even more surprising happened. During a quiet conversation, someone casually asked your soulmate what they truly wanted from life. The answer never came out of their mouth, but deep inside, their heart responded instantly. For the first time, they realized they were no longer waiting for a perfect moment, they were waiting for a perfect person. That realization caught them completely by surprise. Since then, ordinary days haven't felt ordinary anymore. Tiny signs keep appearing, reminding them that an important chapter is approaching. They don't understand why hope keeps growing stronger, but destiny is quietly arranging pieces that neither of you can see yet. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully, because this hidden detail has never been spoken aloud. Tonight, while your soulmate reflects on everything that has changed inside them, one final realization will begin to shine through. They will understand that the peace they've been searching for has never been behind them. It has always been ahead of them. That silent understanding will make your unseen connection stronger than ever before. And just when they believe it's only a passing feeling, another unexpected sign will appear, confirming that this journey is moving exactly as it should. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation has not surfaced yet, and what happens next will reveal why your soulmate suddenly feels closer than ever before. Something extraordinary is unfolding right now. Don't skip, because the next hidden piece of this story is the one that changes the entire meaning of everything you've heard so far. Your soulmate has begun noticing that certain dreams, thoughts, and quiet moments all seem to point in the same direction. They may not understand why a familiar feeling keeps returning, but every time they try to ignore it, it grows even stronger. It is as if an invisible force keeps reminding them that someone important is drawing closer. The strange part is that this feeling brings peace instead of confusion. Their heart is no longer racing toward the past, it is calmly preparing for what comes next. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation has the power to surprise even the strongest believers in destiny. There is a secret shift happening inside your soulmate that nobody around them has noticed. They have started looking at life differently. The things that once demanded all of their attention suddenly feel much smaller, while thoughts about the future have become brighter than ever. Without realizing it, they have begun making small decisions that are quietly guiding them toward the path where your connection becomes possible. Nothing appears dramatic on the surface, yet every tiny choice is creating a bigger picture. This is why the title of this message is so important. Your soulmate truly feels closer than ever, not because of distance, but because their heart is finally moving in the same direction as yours. Don't skip, the biggest surprise is still hidden. One final truth remains concealed. Very soon, your soulmate will experience a moment so simple that most people would overlook it completely. But for them, it will feel impossible to forget. In that single moment, they will realize that hope has quietly replaced every doubt they once carried. They won't know why their hearts suddenly feel so certain, but deep inside, they will sense that an important meeting is no longer just a dream, it is becoming a reality. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next part reveals the unexpected sign that confirms destiny has already started bringing both of your paths together. Everything has been leading to this moment. Don't skip, because the next revelation is the one your soulmate never expected to experience. Recently, they found themselves stopping in the middle of an ordinary day, feeling an unexplainable sense of certainty. Nothing special happened around them, yet their heart quietly whispered, someone important is getting closer. That single feeling stayed with them long after the moment had passed. It wasn't imagination. It wasn't coincidence. It was the beginning of an invisible chapter that destiny had been preparing long before either of you realized it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If this message speaks to your heart, remember to share this video with someone who believes in meaningful connections, subscribe for more uplifting messages, and let your thoughts be heard below, because every journey begins with a single moment of hope. But the biggest surprise wasn't that feeling. It was what happened afterward. Your soulmate started noticing that every time they imagined their future, the picture became clearer instead of fading away. The uncertainty that once followed them began disappearing, replaced by a quiet confidence they couldn't explain. Even people around them sensed something had changed, though no one could understand why they seemed more peaceful than before. The truth is that their heart has stopped searching in every direction. Instead, it has started moving toward one destination, the connection that feels more real with every passing day. Don't skip, because the next hidden detail is something very few people ever recognize while it's happening. Now comes the revelation that ties everything together. A quiet confirmation is approaching your soulmate, one that will make them realize this growing feeling was never random. It will arrive in the most unexpected way, turning an ordinary moment into one they'll remember for a long time. When that realization settles into their heart, they will understand why every delay, every lesson, and every unanswered question was preparing them for this exact season of life. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next part reveals the powerful sign that makes your unseen connection feel closer than ever before. A silent turning point is about to unfold. Don't skip, because this hidden chapter carries the strongest clue yet. Your soulmate is beginning to trust a feeling they once ignored. Every day, they notice tiny moments that seem too meaningful to dismiss. A familiar melody, an unexpected conversation, or a quiet pause during a busy day suddenly fills their heart with hope. They cannot explain why these simple moments feel connected, but deep inside they sense they are being guided towards someone who already holds a place in their future. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation is closer than you think. There is something even more remarkable happening beneath the surface. Your soulmate has stopped asking, "Will this connection ever happen?" Instead, without realizing it, they have started asking, "How close is it now?" That small change in perspective has transformed everything. Fear is slowly giving way to confidence, and uncertainty is being replaced by quiet expectation. It is as though their heart already knows that every step they take is bringing them nearer to the person they have been waiting for. What once felt like a distant dream is beginning to feel like an approaching reality. Don't skip, because the biggest sign has not appeared yet. Now listen carefully, because this final truth is the one that changes everything. Very soon, your soulmate will experience a moment of unexpected clarity. It won't be loud or dramatic, but it will leave a lasting impression on their heart. In that instant, they will realize they are no longer preparing to meet the right person someday, they are preparing to recognize them when the moment arrives. That realization will make the invisible connection between your paths feel stronger than ever before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next part reveals the powerful confirmation that destiny has been quietly arranging all along. The story is becoming impossible to ignore. Don't skip, because the next hidden truth is the one your soulmate has been moving toward without even realizing it. Over the past few days, they have felt an unusual sense of peace whenever they imagine the future. It isn't because they suddenly have all the answers. It's because their heart has stopped resisting what destiny has been quietly building. Every unanswered question is slowly being replaced by confidence. Every moment of waiting is beginning to feel meaningful. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation explains why this inner change is happening right now. Then something completely unexpected begins to unfold. Your soulmate starts noticing that the qualities they've been hoping to find in someone no longer feel like distant wishes, they feel surprisingly close. It's as if their heart is recognizing a connection before their eyes ever do. This quiet certainty doesn't come from logic. It comes from a deeper place that has been preparing for this chapter all along. The most surprising part is that they don't feel the need to chase anything anymore. Instead, they feel guided, calm, and ready for the next step. Don't skip, because this silent transformation is leading toward a moment that neither of you will see coming. One final mystery remains. Very soon, an ordinary day will carry an extraordinary feeling. Your soulmate will pause for a brief moment and realize that the future no longer feels uncertain, it feels welcoming. That single realization will become the clearest sign yet that your paths are drawing closer than ever before. They won't fully understand why their heart suddenly feels so sure, but they won't be able to ignore it either. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the next part reveals the final confirmation that makes this incredible journey feel more real than ever. Everything has been quietly building toward this moment. Don't skip, because the final pieces are beginning to fall into place. Your soulmate is no longer questioning every feeling that appears in their heart. Instead, they are starting to trust the quiet voice that keeps telling them an important connection is closer than ever. What once felt like a distant possibility now feels like an approaching reality. They may not understand how or when it will happen, but deep inside they know that something beautiful is drawing near. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next hidden truth is one they have never shared with anyone. There is a realization growing stronger with every passing day. Your soulmate has started letting go of the need to control every outcome. That change has created space for hope to grow in ways they never expected. They are becoming more open to unexpected opportunities, meaningful conversations, and moments that seem perfectly timed. Every step they take is quietly aligning with a future that feels more peaceful than anything they have imagined before. The remarkable part is that this transformation is happening naturally, without force or fear. Don't skip, because the biggest confirmation is still ahead. Now comes the revelation that brings this chapter to life. Very soon, your soulmate will experience a quiet but unforgettable moment that makes everything suddenly feel connected. It may seem small to everyone else, but to them it will feel like the answer to a question their heart has been carrying for a long time. In that instant, they will realize they are no longer waiting for a sign, they have already been living through one. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. And the next part reveals the powerful final confirmation that shows why your soulmate truly feels closer than ever before. The moment you've been waiting for is almost here. Don't skip, because the truth about this connection is becoming clearer than ever. Your soulmate is beginning to notice that every meaningful experience over the past season has been preparing their heart for one extraordinary meeting. The delays that once felt frustrating now seem purposeful. The unanswered questions that once created doubt are slowly becoming stepping stones towards something far greater. Without realizing it, they have already started making room in their life for a connection that feels genuine, peaceful, and lasting. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation is the one that changes the meaning of everything you've heard so far. Then comes the hidden discovery. Your soulmate suddenly understands that the feeling they've been carrying was never about chasing the past or searching endlessly for answers. It was about becoming ready for the future that had been quietly moving toward them all along. In that instant, they stop looking behind them and begin looking ahead with hope. Their heart feels lighter, their mind becomes calmer, and an unshakable sense of expectation begins to grow. They may not know exactly when your paths will cross, but they no longer doubt that the moment is getting closer with every passing day. Don't skip, because the biggest confirmation is still waiting. Now listen carefully, because this is the hidden promise at the center of the title. Big news, your soulmate feels closer than ever because both hearts have been changing at the same time, even without knowing it. Every lesson, every delay, and every quiet season has been shaping a future that is stronger than either of you could have imagined. The story is not ending here, it is only entering its most meaningful chapter. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the final part reveals the extraordinary sign that brings this entire journey together in a way no one expected. The final chapter begins now. Don't skip, because the truth you've been waiting for has been quietly unfolding from the very first moment of this message. Your soulmate is standing at the edge of a brand new season without even realizing it. The invisible distance that once seemed so great has been shrinking with every lesson, every moment of growth, and every quiet decision made along the way. This is why their heart feels different. It is no longer searching in every direction, it is moving with purpose. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest surprise isn't that destiny is working, it's that the preparation has been happening on both sides at the same time. There is one last hidden revelation. Very soon, your soulmate will experience a simple moment that feels impossible to forget. It won't arrive with loud announcements or dramatic signs. Instead, it will arrive as an overwhelming sense of peace, the kind that makes them stop and quietly smile without knowing why. In that instant, they will understand that some connections don't begin the day two people meet, they begin long before, through unseen growth, quiet hope, and perfectly timed changes. Every delay will suddenly make sense. Every unanswered question will feel like part of a much bigger picture. Don't skip, because this final message is the one your heart needed to hear. My beloved child, before this message comes to an end, there is one final truth you were meant to hear. Don't skip, because this is the hidden piece that gives meaning to every word spoken so far. Your soulmate feels closer than ever, not because time is moving faster, but because both hearts have quietly completed lessons they once needed to learn. What seemed like waiting was actually preparation. What looked like silence was shaping strength. Even the moments that felt ordinary were guiding both of you toward the same destination. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest changes often arrive without noise, and this connection has been growing in exactly that way. Now imagine this for a moment. Somewhere, your soulmate pauses during an ordinary day and suddenly feels an unexplainable wave of gratitude. They cannot point to one reason for it. They simply know that life is beginning to feel complete in a way it never has before. That quiet certainty becomes the final confirmation their heart has been waiting for. They stop questioning